Presidential candidates. Yes, subjects like the nation's debt and taxes are important, but what about our officers being accused of gunning down innocent civilians? Body cameras. Yes, they aren't perfect, but they will help tell the truth in situations like Walter Scott's. On April 4th, 2015, Walter Scott was shot and murdered by former officer Michael Slager in North Charleston, South Carolina. Slager claimed it was self-defense. However, cell phone footage was recovered that showed the actual events. Slager is charged with the murder of Walter Scott. This event, and others across the country, sparked a media storm surrounding discussion of police brutality. America needs a president to follow through with the Obama administration's original plan and set aside money to provide body cameras around the country.
The way the body cam works is, the one we have is actually made by WatchGuard Video, and you can see it right here. And the way it works is this little button right here on the front, just to press that button and that'll activate it. And when I push it again, you'll see the red light come on and starting. And what it'll do is it'll start recording. And it's wireless, it's military grade. So basically it could be dropped from pretty good heights. And it's very durable. That's how you turn it on. You do the same thing to turn it off. But I'll tell you, like I tell other people, that it's only as good as its user, because if the officer gets in a foot pursuit, gets out of the car really fast, or let's say they just walk up on something, your first inclination is not going to be, and I don't want the officer's first inclination to be push that button, because I want their safety to be first, and then they can make the decision to push the button. So it's a fail-safe, and that's why we have the in-car mobile video cameras, which we've had in for probably 12, 15 years.
Every day, every officer that works a patrol shift is equipped with a camera system, body-worn camera system. Basically, when they begin their day, they'll actually attach it to their uniform. They'll come in, they'll upload any videos that they had from the prior incident or prior day into our database. Then once they do that, they make sure the system's fully charged and fully operational. Then they'll proceed about their day with their camera system attached to their person.
What I'm going to do prior to stopping this car is I would actually activate my body camera. Make sure that it's recording at this time. Continue recording throughout the entire traffic stop. I would run the driver's information to verify that everything is correct, that they have a valid driver's license, verify that their insurance, and as long as everything is verified and everything's fine, I would choose at this time to whether to cite them or provide them with a warning.
Since the idea of a body camera is still new, not all officers yet have them. In some cases, there is no body camera footage to show what happened the moments of an altercation. Even though it was recorded on a cell phone, body camera footage would have displayed clearer, real-time information. There is proof from all around the country body cameras are beneficial. The San Diego Police Department reports a 40% drop in citizen complaints, and the need for forceful encounters by police officers has dropped by 46%. In Bell County, Texas, officers report a major decline in the number of recants caused by domestic violence cases, and the accused parties more often face charges because of the video evidence.
When we talk of data that is generated by body-worn cameras, we need to keep in mind that that data is actually evidence.
It's nice to have the report that they have to read in court, but it's even better to have color, high definition video and sound. But what this does is this keeps the officer in check, and it also keeps the people we deal with in check too. If they know we have this, they are less likely to act up because they're being videoed on video.
I think citizens realize that they're on camera and perhaps behavior might change a little bit, and certainly officers know that they're being held to the highest standard because everything they do is being videotaped by themselves.
They'll question it, and if it does arise where they don't want us videotaping, of course we'll take the appropriate steps to either vacate the home so we can still conduct our business, or let them know that we can't based on the situation. But we do everything we can to try to protect their rights and privacy at all costs.
In my experience, the primary issue preventing law enforcement agencies from fully embracing the use of body-worn cameras is the exorbitant cost. While I am sure that every sheriff and police chief would love to have an agency that is more accountable and more professional, they must weigh the cost of this technology against the potential benefits.
what the state has mandated under our new state law is that all police officers that are on the street will be required to have body cameras at some point, but departments are not required to have them until they receive funding from the state.
Departments in cities around the United States have begun to equip their officers with body cameras. American Civil Liberties Senior Policy Analysis, Jay Stanley, states around 25% of all U.S. police departments are starting to put body cameras into use. But some agencies aren't as lucky. In fact, many still have not put the program into effect because of the lack of funds.
A lot of agencies don't have the money to be able to purchase the body cameras, so they have ways that they can help obtain funding, but I can see that being a drawback.
That's just something they're going to have to work through their budget, whether it's finding savings from somewhere else, increased revenues. As communities grow, there are increased tax revenues. They can earmark some of that for the body cameras. But it's a real challenge. I mean, it's clearly one of those issues where it's a need, not just for the safety of the public, but for the safety of the police officers. But at the same time, it comes with a significant cost associated with it.
We obviously initially have gotten some from federal grants and that kind of thing that's out there, but the City Council has said they will supplement what we need to make sure that our patrol force has them.
Luckily, we had a donor from here in our, one of the citizens in our town donated all the body cameras to the police department. So we bought these actually at no cost to the taxpayer.
We were able to obtain through donations and a little extra money from money in our budget. We were able to equip or purchase enough camera systems for everybody in the department.
Even though there are issues with the cost, it's easy to see that body cameras are beneficial for everyone. And it's not only important to protect the community, but those who protect the community.
So what's the old...
And dash cam footage from it, so we're kind of incorporating it.